Ancient wisdom or enduring myth? Vedic science is at the heart of this debate. Believers assert that the Vedas, dating back to around 1500 BCE, contain advanced scientific knowledge that predates modern discoveries. They point to texts like the Rigveda and the Upanishads as evidence of profound insights into cosmology, mathematics, and medicine. Practitioners argue that these texts not only guide spiritual life, but also hold the keys to understanding the universe. Proponents highlight the work of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, who established the Maharishi University of Management in 1971. This institution champions the application of Vedic principles to modern science, with departments dedicated to Vedic science and consciousness-based education. Maharishi's teachings suggest that Vedic knowledge aligns with quantum physics, proposing that consciousness is the fundamental building block of the universe, akin to the quantum field. The Vedic texts also reference concepts that appear strikingly modern. Take for instance the Surya Siddhanta, an ancient astronomical treatise which calculates the Earth's diameter with surprising accuracy, approximately 7,140 miles compared to the actual 7,917.5 miles. Moreover, the concept of the atom or Anu is mentioned in the Vaisheshika Sutra, composed by sage Canada around the 6th century BCE, long before modern atomic theory. Yet skepticism remains. Critics argue that the interpretations of these texts are often retrofitted to match contemporary scientific understanding. They point to studies like those conducted by the Indian Rationalist Association, which challenge the notion of advanced science in ancient scriptures. The association's analyses reveal that many so-called scientific claims are either vague or metaphorical, lacking empirical support. One of the strongest counter-arguments comes from the historical context of the Vedas themselves. Scholars like Wendy Doniger, a prominent Indologist, argue that the Vedas were primarily composed for ritualistic purposes. The absence of systematic experimentation, a hallmark of scientific inquiry, raises questions about the scientific validity of Vedic texts. Furthermore, the Vedic emphasis on oral tradition and memorization over written documentation suggests a focus on preserving religious and cultural knowledge rather than scientific exploration. To dismantle the claim that Vedic science is purely advanced knowledge, we must examine the historical evolution of scientific thought. Aristotle's work in the 4th century BCE laid foundational principles for Western science, emphasizing observation and logic. In contrast, Vedic knowledge often intertwines with metaphysical and spiritual concepts, making it difficult to distinguish science from theology. When comparing Vedic cosmology with modern astronomy, the discrepancies become apparent. The Vedas describe a universe with a geocentric model, a view that was widely accepted until the heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus in the 16th century. The Puranas, ancient Hindu texts, suggest a cyclical concept of time with vast epochs known as yugas, which, while captivating, lack empirical evidence to support them as scientific truths. The ethical implications of accepting Vedic science as irrefutable knowledge are significant. It risks undermining the scientific method, which relies on skepticism, testing, and peer review. While the Vedas offer rich cultural and philosophical insights, conflating them with empirical science could hinder scientific progress and critical thinking. In conclusion, while Vedic texts contain remarkable ideas and philosophical depth, the evidence does not support their claim as repositories of advanced scientific knowledge. Historical analysis and scientific comparison reveal that many interpretations are speculative or metaphorical. The conflation of spiritual wisdom with empirical science does not withstand rigorous scrutiny. Thus, Vedic science is more mythological belief than ancient knowledge. What do you believe, ancient wisdom or enduring myth?